With the launch of the Destiny 2 beta, Guardians and Kinderguardians alike are finally getting their hands on Bungie's next game. The beta includes an opening story mission, 2 crucible modes, 2 crucible maps, a cooperative strike, new subclasses, and a whole bunch of weapons and armour to unlock. It's maybe not as big as fans were hoping for, but there's still a decent amount to explore in the beta, more in fact than you might have realised. So, to mark the occasion, here are 7 things you missed in the Destiny 2 beta. Whatever.
Some hope for the future.
Take a moment and cast your mind back to 2014, when Destiny first launched, and you may discover a long-repressed memory of none other than Sir Paul McCartney singing the utterly dreadful song Hope for the Future, flailing his arms around as a hologram standing on a rock.
Hope for the future. It's coming soon enough.
While a lot of Destiny fans would mock the track for years to come, it was nonetheless playable from inside the lounge in the tower. With the tower being bombed to bits in the Destiny 2 beta, you might think Paul had finally been expunged from Destiny altogether. Not so. In the single-player mission Homecoming, you can head to a locked door that would ordinarily lead to the tower. Listen carefully and you'll hear a slightly garbled version of Hope for the Future playing from tortured speakers behind the door. It's a neat touch, although our main hope for the future is that we don't get another McCartney original in Destiny 2.
Fairly early on in the beta's inverted Spire strike, Guardians get the chance to hop on a pike and ride around a bit. A pike, of course, being a speedy little attack vehicle commonly used by the Fallen. Eventually, however, the fun comes to an end as players are forced to get off their pikes and jump through a portal that looks not unlike a space anus. At least, that's what I called it on our recent livestream. Anyway, some determined players worked out that with a little trial and error, it is entirely possible to ride the pike through the Spanus, carrying on the joyride to the next area. It's a bit tricky to pull off, especially as you'll need to manoeuvre your pike over some treacherous terrain, but if you can pull it off, you'll be soaring smoothly through the air in no time. Whatever you do though, don't do what we did and get your pike jammed inside the Spanus. Not only does that sound painful, it's really tricky to get it unstuck again. Now, where'd I put that space lube? Or should that be sploob?
If you've spent much time running around the tower in Destiny, you'll doubtless have paid a visit to the Cryptarch Master Raoul, specifically to pinch the purple ball that sits on the table nearby. Destiny players have racked up countless hours punting this thing around, making memories with the purple ball that will last as long as you both shall live. Well, about that. You might want to sit down because I'm afraid I've got some bad news. The ball has been popped. Look around during the Homecoming mission and you'll see it there, lying motionless on the floor. Ordinarily, this would merit an investigation to find the culprit and see them brought to justice. But unfortunately, there are bigger problems to deal with during the mission. Hell, there isn't even time for a decent burial. Was it the Red Legion? Was it accidental friendly fire from a Guardian? Purple Ball? We'll never know. But one thing is certain. We're gonna miss you. A lot.
Destiny players have always enjoyed finding out-of-bound areas in the game, and it looks like things haven't changed for the Destiny 2 beta either, because nosy Guardians have found a way to glitch themselves inside a lost sector. Head to the base of the gigantic pillar on Nessus and slowly make your way around the rocks at the bottom until you reach this point. With a little bit of double jumping, you should be able to squeeze through this little gap and make your way into an unfinished area of the game. So far there's not much to see except for some broken level geometry, lots of wonky textures and a gigantic hole in the ground. Still, it's a good sign that there may be more to this level than meets the eye. Perhaps Bungie will surprise us by unlocking the proper way into the lost sector at some point near the end of the beta. Whatever.
Head back to that big pillar we mentioned in the last point and hang around on the rocks just below the door that looks like the entrance to the Vault of Glass. If you wait for long enough, some brand new enemies called Quantum Hobgoblins will spawn, along with a bunch of Vex launchers, Spanuses, along with a bunch of Spanuses. Kill those chumps and the first Spanus will activate. Jump into that and it'll fire you towards another set of quantum hobgoblins that are next to a tree. At this point, another new enemy will arrive, a tough as old boots Storm Minotaur. Deal with him, jump into the next Spanus, and it'll take you to even more Vex baddies. Kill them, jump into the next Spanus, and it'll take you right back to where you started. If you're quick enough, you should be able to go around more than once, but if you take too long or die too many times, everything will despawn, and you'll have to wait for ages for it all to appear again.
If you've decided to play through the beta as the Hunter class, you might be pleased to know that you can pull off some funky combos with your Arc Staff Super. The combos are pretty simple to pull off as there are only 2 attacks to use, R1 which is your melee attack, and R2 which you normally use to shoot. Combine these attacks together to perform different combos, and don't forget to try them out while jumping as well for some impressive mid-air moves.
If you worked yourself up into a sweat practicing those combos, why not unwind with a spot of surfing? As YouTuber Eric discovered in this short clip, with a little bit of fiddling, you can activate your dance emote at the same time as you climb aboard a pike. Do that successfully and you'll be surfing your way across an electrified lake of Vex milk in no time, brah. On a completely different note, where does Vex milk even come from? Is it really possible to milk a robot? And if so, where the hell do you find its nipples? Questions for another time, perhaps.
And there you have it, 7 things you missed in the Destiny 2 beta, whatever, but what have we missed? If you've spotted anything particularly cool, let us know in the comments below. And why not share your thoughts on Destiny 2 in general while you're at it? Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see some more from Eurogamer, there are some on screen now. Do like and subscribe for more Destiny 2 coverage and other good stuff from us. Thanks again for watching, and have a lovely day.